Okay guys, so you're welcome to today's training to KCWEB Tech Center, and on today's training we shall be looking at how to send spoof WhatsApp XMX. Okay, and this tool which we shall be using is what spamware. Okay, it appears to be a WhatsApp automation and bulk messaging tool. Such platforms are typically used, such tools they're typically used to send WhatsApp message to many contacts at once, and also automate marketing campaigns and customer follow-up. These are tools that most of the hackers they use to spam people on their WhatsApp, and also a legitimate company also use this tool to send messages as a campaign in their company. So we shall be looking at this tool and see how these hackers and legitimate companies are using this tool to send a campaign message. Also, this tool personalize WhatsApp messages with customer names and their other details. It schedule message delivery. Okay, this tool can schedule message delivery. We shall be saying that it also track message delivery and response. So guys, we shall be looking out on this tool, how it is being used, and how hackers and legit companies also use this for their campaigns. So we'll be going to our browser, and this is the very tool spamware, and this is the short code, and the process on which this can be installed is this. Okay, this is just as easy as another thing. So we shall be looking at diving to our terminal and see how this can be done. You can see this is just the requirements, the readme spam spy, that is the soft file. So let's go to our terminal. Okay, first and foremost, when you get to your terminal, what you do, you make sure you update your system. Sudo app updates, update your system, then put your password. So it has been updated. So once that have been updated, so you come to our sudo app install, then python 3/pip. Oh, what did I spell? Oh, my install is wrong. Sudo app install. Sorry for that, my install is wrong. Python 3/pip. Okay, so that is done, and the next thing for us to do is to clone that source code. Okay, we want to clone that source code. Remember, this is it. Install Python, which you just did, then install the GitHub, and okay. So before we install the GitHub, first and foremost, what we will do is to the Python with the request. We have to install the request. That is the requirements. Then what we'll do is Python 3 the pip, then install request. Okay, so we go to copy this git clone, copy it, then come to our terminal. Then we have a git clone, then paste what you copy, then take your enter. Further part will already exist. Okay, it already exists in my system, and once you are doing yours will just install. It already exists in my system. So since it already exists, I'll just do my ls. So this is a file, this is spamware. Okay guys, this is spamware. Okay, so next thing for us to do is to enter into that spamware cd, then spamware. So we are already inside the environment of the spamware. We'll do our ls. So we'll see the readme file, the spam spy, and what we just do is come to our Python 3, then install the spam wire. But before that, what you do, CMOD, let's come to the environment. Okay, then enter your Python 3 spam.spy. Okay, this is spam SMS WhatsApp. Now we have a module, and in this module we shall be choosing if you are using all PhD, the Kitabisa. So there are a lot of the tools which we want to use, but we'll be using all. Let's go to all, take your enter, then you'll not be asking you is just a single number or multiple number, load number for file, or select number from contact. So let's say we are doing for a single number. Okay guys, so you're welcome to this training, and today we shall be looking at the importance and how to use Nikto Tool. Okay, it's a scanning. Okay, we use to scan a target web server and check for total spam which you want to pull. Updated server software, then delays, configure web servers, dangerous files and directories, default files, applications. So after this, security headers missing, will just go no vulnerabilities, no vulnerabilities. So this is what they do to the internet and weak SSL to in their campaign or the configuration. So this Nikto file, this Nikto tool is used for scanning messages. You can use this tool to send. Peradventure you don't know the IP of your website, you can scan the website. If you know the IP, you scan the IP. All these directly. So we'll be looking at using these to getting access to your training. Now we'll be doing this in our safe environment, and make sure you use this to safe environment in the businesses or whatsoever. So guys, so this is how Metasploitable is being used, and this is how Metasploitable wants to do your if config to get your IP. So thank you guys for staying tuned, and please if you find this interesting, make sure you are following us in our YouTube channel. And hit you get your IP. This is my IP 192.168.56.1 insights in this tutorial. Now, so thank you guys for staying. Let's come to our terminal. Always giving you the best of it all. You can if peradventure you don't get it, you can get it in your tools. Just come to your applications, search for your Nikto. You can look at it here, Nikto, and it will open for you in this area. So once you get that, you just type a word, your Nikto DB check. Okay, we want to check DB check. Okay, you can see the parameters. These are the options. Okay, these are the options: ask, check, DB check, eviction. Now this is the display. We want to display, okay? We want it to display. Okay, so you can see on this display, whatever that you want it to show you, want you to give you, you just put the command there. If you want to see, if you want to scan it to show you the redirects, it will show you cookies received, show you all the 200 OK response, show URL which require authentication, debug output, display all HTTP errors, print progress to stood out, scrub output of IPs and host name, verbose output. So if you want that to give you, it will give you everything. And what we shall be doing now is to see the example of each of these. Okay, we shall be saying we want to show redirects, we want to display all redirects for us. Okay, now remember on our Metasploitable we already copy our IP, and what we'll be doing is our Nikto -H, then our IP. Now we are using IP because we know the IP of our Metasploitable, but if peradventure you don't know the IP for Metasploitable, you can use the website. If you know the URL of any of the company which you're working on, and you have the permission to scan their website or their IP, you can do that. Say 168.56.102. Okay, now you can see on the display what I want it to display for me is this. I want it to show me all redirects. Okay, so I'll put display 1. Okay, remember the display is 1, the redirect is 1. This is my display, this is my display. Okay, then I want to show me the redirects, which is 1. If I want to show me all the HTTP errors, I'll put E. Okay, now just take my enter. You can see this is the IP target IP which I put. This is the port target port, which is 80. Okay, now allow it to finish scanning, then we shall see the interpretation of this IP. Okay, now you can see from this retrieve export by header, this is the anti-clicking jacket S frame auction header is present. That means it's vulnerable. Okay, it means this is vulnerable. Since this is present, it's vulnerable. Now also you can see that the S content type auction header is not set. It's not set. So you can see that this IP, this website is vulnerable. Okay, this IP is vulnerable. Okay, let's go down a lot. You can see our HTTP trace method is active, which suggests the host is vulnerable. So the recommendation whenever you see such of this is that it should be disabled. Okay, once it's disabled, it will no longer be active. Once it's active, it's vulnerable. So these are what you should be able to look out when you are carrying out a scan in a website or on an IP which you own. Okay, now if also what we'll be doing also is this. Let's see, okay, you don't know the website of that very IP. You don't have the IP, but you know the website. Let's take for example Google, and just use your Nikto H then google.com. It will scan Google, say host texted. Okay, let's see where things are getting wrong here. Okay, let's see. Okay, let's Nikto HTTPS google.com. Okay, let's try this. Nikto still giving us a different response. Let's see. Okay, so guys, what we want to do, okay, let's take a look at it again, and this will be our Nikto. Then let's use my website. Let's see, KCWEB.com.ng. okay, my com.ng. Okay, so you can see it has given me the IP. From this area, I can know the IP of this very website. This is the website, this is the what? This is the IP, and this is the ports. Okay, Now every other details the server is being read here, so we can read the server. Okay, let's see something also. You can see the server of this my Metasploitable. You can see this is the IP of my Metasploitable. This is server Apache. Okay, now this very website of mine is showing me. Okay, let me see. Okay, this is the light speed. Okay, so you can see that if you don't know the very IP of that website, you can use website to scan that website. You can use IP also to scan that very website which you are on to target. Okay guys, so you can read every other information which is being displayed and see the redirectory. Okay, see the redirectory of it. You can see this. You can see root page redirects to what KCWEBTechCenter.com.ng. That is what we did in the display one. Okay, display one is talking about to show redirect. So this is the root page is showing redirect. So guys, so that is how to use our very Nikto tool. Okay, so guys, so if you also want to scan the port, if you want to scan the port, you can as well do that also. Okay, we can as well scan the port. Also scanning the port along with what, either the website or the IP. Okay, okay, let's go with the websites. There's our Nikto, then KCWEBTechCenter.com.ng. That is P, port 80. Remember, it's port 80. Okay, let's click enter. So you see, it can also give us this same thing, and this is the root page to redirect. It's also giving us the same thing. Now remember, I did put display one. You can leave display one to give you direct, but if you put other display to give you those which you have display it to. Okay, now if peradventure we want to also see, we want to scan the SSL. Let's scan the SSL. Now we also use our Nikto, the KCWEBTechCenter.com.ng. Now I want to scan the SSL/SSL. Okay, let's see. So you can see the information of the SSL. This is the IP, this is host, this is the ports of the SSL 443. Okay, so guys, so that is how to use your Nikto to scan any website or an IP that you know about. Okay, so please do not try this on the server or an IP or the system which you don't have permission. Make sure you have authorization to do so. So thank you for staying tuned. Please subscribe to our channel and hit that like and share, and we'll be glad to give you more of our tips on ethical hacking. So thank you guys for staying tuned. KCWEB Tech Center.